Welcome back.
Damn, boy. You didn't read this.
I did read it. I just didn't tell you.
Action Comics $8.99. Get this. Read this. I am so psyched for 900 now. You didn't read it? Oh, man.
Very well done. Very well done. So welcome back. Part 2. All Things Fun Vidcast for comics releasing today, 3/30/2011, which includes Action Comics $8.99. Wow. So very cool. So Miss Allison, what else do you have this week?
Sir, I have part 3 of War of the Green Lanterns in Green Lantern Emerald Warriors. The first Emerald Warriors cover in many months. I don't mind looking at.
So it's no longer DC's horror title.
Not on the cover this anymore. It's very green. Just good. No more gore or spewing from mouths. Can't handle that. I might actually read this one. Yeah, part 3 of War of the Green Lanterns. I guess parts 1 and 2 came out last week. Well, I wasn't here, so I was thrown off a bit by that. So War of the Green Lanterns has begun. I also have,
Who's fighting in this one?
I don't know.
It looks like Hal and Guy.
Hal and Guy on the cover. I haven't been here. No. Justice Society of America has something else going on with a Green Lantern and the Starheart, and it's the Living Lantern, it says on the cover. And Batman Detective Comics has the Batman Incorporated logo on the top. And this is continuing the story of Jim Gordon and his son, his psychotic son that nobody knows where he came from. None of us know where he came
Tony.
from. No, it's Jim Jr. We're not quite sure what's going on with that, but there you go. That's what I have.
They're making this stuff up.
Yes, they go. What you got over there, Glenn?
What I got? Incorruptible. Mark Waid continues. Bad guys being good. Eric Larson. Savage Dragon with Mighty Man. It's Captain Marvel, but don't tell anyone. True Blood. Dun, dun, dun. We get a spotlight on Jessica. Doctor Who. The new Doctor against Jack the Ripper, and he's not who you think he is. My pick for the week. Godzilla, Kingdom of the Monsters from IDW. Check this cover out. Dude. Okay, Godzilla's been in the comics a couple times. He's been done by Dark Horse, been done by Marvel. The thing is, he's never been done with his cast of characters, which is part of the magic. It's like if somebody said, you make a Batman comic, no Joker, no Robin, no Commissioner Gordon, no Batgirl, nothing. That's what they've done before. Now you've got Godzilla, you've got Rodan, you've got Ghidorah, you've got everybody. Not in this particular issue, just on the cover, but it's coming. And that counts for a lot. My pick for the week. Either this one or Action $8.99. What else we got?
All kinds of stuff. So, this week, the new previews ships focus on Flashpoint on the cover, which is very exciting. DC's new mega event coming up soon, which I'm excited about. Sort of an Age of Apocalypse meets DC Comics, so I can't wait to read that and see what happens. And there's a breakdown of some of the Flashpoint titles in here, which sound pretty cool, including that Batman one, which sounds really great, from Brian Azzarello and was it Risso, the guys who did 100 Bullets. Are doing the Batman title.
It's like Bruce Wayne in charge of a casino, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's exactly it. And of course, while we're talking about stuff, so it doesn't fall off, I don't want people to forget that Free Comic Book Day is coming up.
Save the date.
Save the date, that's
First
right.
Saturday in May?
Yep,
Right?
May 7, 2011. So I know here at All Things Fun, it's like a festival atmosphere. It's like a carnival. All kinds of crazy stuff going on. We'll have members of the Star Wars Costume Troupe, the 501st here, as well as at a number of local libraries. Glenn's very excited because we have some cool toys that came in today as well.
Should we talk about that?
Sure. It's Star Wars in your pocket.
In your pocket.
You can make Chewbacca moan whenever you want. Do it.
Thank
Do
you.
it.
I don't know which button is that. I don't know which button it is, but they're not labeled. But there's 6 buttons, 6 different sounds. And
I know,
there's
we're going to use this
that
one to the
is-
staff, just Darth Vader centric. I'm going to use this with my employees.
You have failed me for the last time.
Brian.
So there's 2 choices, Darth Vader or other sounds from Star Wars.
And I
They're both
believe
very
they're,
cool, and they're $9.99.
I don't know how many will be left by the time we open.
I don't know how many will have batteries by the time you open.
That's right.
Oh, we also have Green Lantern mouse pads. $11.99. Very cool.
Chewie wants one.
Does.
Chewie wants a Green Lantern mouse pad. Yes.
And I've got a few more comics. We're going to intersperse while you guys are talking about more important things. The new Captain America 616 is out today. It's like a phone book.
It's big.
It has a lot going on there. Your thud.
70th anniversary issue.
They're finding another Cap. What's wrong with the one we got?
Thor 621. This is me just marching on.
He's in blue jeans and pirate boots.
Remember, get your hammer.
625. King Conan #2. Sherlock Holmes Year 1. Issue 3. Echo issue 29. Do you see how I'm doing this whole? That's very nice.
Oh, right to do it. I thought I had to do it.
Do you know anything about these comics, or just reading off the titles as you go?
Reading off
he
the
was
titles as I
trying to
go.
give us
Trying
more time.
to talk about stuff. Star Wars Legacy
Talk about what
War.
we want to talk about.
#4. That's right. You guys have big stuff. Transformers Dark of the Moon.
Big topics.
#2.
Is that a prequel to the
Falling
movie?
out of bustiers.
Huzzah! Rising Storm. Bustier. All right. The Icon line, which is Marvel's like indie line. Bendis Scarlet #5.
Sorry.
He's doing roughing it up over here. I feel like I'm missing out. Incognito.
Let's rumble
I can
one.
elbow you in the
#5.
gut too if you'd like.
We're gonna rumble while he talks about comics.
Nice. Spider-Girl #5.
Yay.
Character driven, that's a good one. From Vertigo, American Vampire, issue #13. Got some more Vertigo in here. Yep, Jack of Fables, issue 50. That's pretty cool.
That's the last issue.
Yep, they said they'd never make it. And let's see here. For who's following the World of Warcraft stories, Curse of Worgen. This is the last 5 of 5 of that miniseries that ends this week. But never fear, because Cyclops issue 1 comes out this week. Switch right over. X-23 versus Dakin. It's an X-23, issue #8.
Duncan. Duncan's more metal.
Wolverine issue 7. All kinds of crazy stuff.
You're talking, wouldn't it be 2Ks?
D-O-K-K.
They get a
Yeah.
they get a cease and
It's
desist
a
as well.
D-A-K-E-N.
Yeah, but no one's going to buy it otherwise.
So,
Anyway,
Jimmy Olsen.
Jimmy Olsen.
It's like 1,000 pages of Jimmy Olsen.
Wow!
But it's by Nick Spencer, and it's actually a very entertaining story. It just goes to show there are no bad characters, only bad writing.
Oh, yeah.
This is good. Gotham City Sirens. Nice little Harley Quinn and Joker story.
and you don't know.
I passed it.
Usually the last couple issues of Gotham City Sirens that I've liked included Zatanna, which is always a great book by Paul Dini. I had one more book, it was Wonder Woman, but I think we lost it somewhere.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I
Yeah.
grabbed it. Because I wanted to read it.
Stuff is coming together for Wonder Woman. She gets a tour with Dr. Psycho of her world, and a shock ending.
Dun, dun, dun.
Lots of clues, some Golden Age stuff in there. Things are coming to a head. And if you look at the cover, lots of different costumes on Wonder Woman fighting each other. And costumes, I think, is what we want to talk about.
Costumes
right?
is what we want to talk about. And do we want
There were photos of the Wonder Woman pilot online today.
Yes, so Wonder Woman will be a TV show, as I'm sure you all have heard by now. And David E. Kelly, right?
Of Harry's Law and Ally McBeal.
Right, is helming it. And so they've released pictures of her, of the lead lady, Adrienne Palicki, I think her name is.
I don't know her name.
In costume that have pulled much reaction from the fanboys. But then, Glenn, on his Facebook page, put some stills taken from filming of the show. That the costume has changed.
Pants are slightly different. There are stars on it, and
Darker,
she has
easier to move in.
she has red boots as
Red
opposed to blue boots.
Yeah, the original picture, she was wearing cotton candy blue pants, bless you, and matching boots that made her look not like a superhero, not like someone who would fight anything or speak
Well,
toughly.
don't forget previews.
Yes, and in previews, we've marked the page. It's
And
very
this
cool.
is for what month?
June, on sale June 29th, Wonder Woman 612. I don't know if we'll
612.
be able to see it. Bend it a little bit.
Sure.
It's the real costume.
It's classic. It's what we've all been hoping to see. And it says that this arc of her in the title of the story is going to come to a conclusion.
Yes. And she is just running out of the cover for 600.
That's true, she is.
Yeah.
Look at that. So, and I've been hoping that this story will dovetail with Justice League Generation Lost, where, as I'm sure you all have been reading, no one can remember Maxwell Lord because he did his little Jedi mind trick and made everybody forget him except for the Justice League International group. But then he had a vendetta against Wonder Woman and he was trying to find her, but nobody can remember Wonder Woman. I think we're hoping the two stories will merge, come together, dovetail, meet, explain themselves. 30 seconds. They're both very great stories, so let's follow those. What else do you have in 30 seconds?
Action Comics,
All right,
$8.99, Godzilla #1,
Yes.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
There's much more going on of comics on screens, TV and movies, and I'm hoping that on our Facebook page, All Things Fun Comics, we're going to put on some discussions and to see what you all think about what's going on for comics on the screen.
Come on over to the page and like us.
And talk with us.
Well, that's pretty much it for this week. Packed a lot in there.
It's too long.
So you can check us out online for a complete list of comics. And it was a huge list this week. You can check it out online, allthingsfun.net. We'll be back next week with the full staff. We'll all be here.
Yes.
Hooray. And Glenn will pick out his favorites. And we'll see you next week with more of the All Things Fun Vidcast.
No pinup covers this week. Luther and Brainiac battling in space. That's our pinup cover this week.